Yeah, I mean, you know, those guys were side by side, so obviously they were drafted pretty good, and I was catching a good sniv off the 8. I mean, that's really why I chose to stay in the throttle. I could see the RPMs going up, you know, catching the 8, and I really thought that maybe it would pull me along just enough, right? And when we got to the end of the front straightaway, I'm like, man, that was a bad plan, right? But it's so hard to want to back yourself up when you are the leader, and you know, I knew that if I lifted, I was going to get swallowed up, and you know, I just didn't think that was the right choice. You know, looking back at the replay, I wish I would have kind of hung to the left a little harder off of 2. Maybe made the 20 push me a little bit, but you know, Austin did a great job tonight. Obviously, Sam did a great job tonight. I hated that they had their issue on the back straightaway. Really, our whole team is motorsports. You know, our Camaros were incredibly fast, and we executed really, really well all day. And we executed as a company, right? We executed all 4 cars really, really well, and that's all you can ask for.
The block just came late on the one then.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him come, but I mean, at that point, I was running way slower than he was. So, I mean, I tried to block as much as I could, but there's no reason in wrecking both of us at that point. I think the 21 just had enough momentum to get there, and then we obviously are teammates. We want to help each other to try to get there. We also, you know, we want to go for that win, and you know, we all put ourselves in good position. And you know, I felt like that we made what was going to be the race-winning move for our company, and ultimately the caution came out, which kind of negated that. And other than that, I mean, I think we did all the right things. Too many times, yeah.
So how did this feel compared to the other times?
Well, normally the caution light is too early and it bites me. Tonight it was too late and it bit me. You know, I know that you know, you're trying to do everything you can to get the race to finish under green, and you know, they made the right call ultimately with the one going upside down. You know, but in my hope, if it was, you know, about 30 feet earlier, I think we win the race, you know, so it's how it goes. But, you know, I made all the moves that I thought were right tonight. They're not all perfect. You know, I'll look back and I'll go through my notes and write my notes, and I'll look at all the positives, but I'll also look at all the negatives. You know, you're only as good as your mistakes. And tonight we made too many, and I made too many. I'm not going to say the team, because the team did fantastic. We got the car where we needed it to be, just came up a little bit short.
While waiting at pit entry, did you think you had got it, or were you going back and forth?
I didn't know. You know, I knew that I would, like, if the caution doesn't come out, I'm going to run about 10th, right? Because I'm getting swallowed up down the back straightaway. So at that point, it's just a matter of when those lights flip on. And you know, obviously they were a little bit later than I'd like for them to be. But you know, again, that's just how the nature of the beast is. It was super concerned. You know, I mean, I ran out of Talladega leading the race last fall, and you know, gave the race win away. And you know, that was Jim and I looked at the races all back, and that was one of the things that we worked on. Really, was how to make sure we did the right thing and not run out of gas. Obviously, I think the 8 ran out, right, which is disappointing. But you know, it's just, you know, details. You know, this year for me is about details, making sure we dot every I and cross every T, and if we do that, we'll be in contention for a lot of wins this year.